Hey everybody. Now that was a bit of a long intro. Hi, how are you? Welcome to another wonderful episode of Cooking in This Kitchen with the GOAT, the man himself. I am gonna warn you guys, this one's gonna be a little different than anything I've done so far, and I am very nervous. I've worked on making some changes. As you saw, we have a new addition to the kitchen, and I'm trying to utilize it to the best of my ability. It's, you know what I mean? Like, I'm nervous, okay? So go easy on me as I present to you the brand new kitchen angle. Are you ready? Because I'm not. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, don't be broken. Just work. Oh, hold. Gotta take a moment for a moment to run on the wheel. Yep. Yeah, baby. That's nice. Thank you. She's disturbed because I'm moving. All right, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Wait a minute. Hold. I'm building as much suspense as physically possible. And I'm also trying to stop the loudest animal in the room from being even louder. You know, Momo, I want to do a presentation right now, and you've decided that this is the moment you're going to go like that. They're just going to want to see you. Have you thought about how much they're going to want to see just you? Yeah? Yeah, they're just going to want to look at you, and I'm just going to want to look at you, so we'll just wait for you. You just go for a walk right now. All right. Okay, now I'm showing you. I can't show you because it's behind that. Down there. Bam! Okay, that worked, right? You can see this worked. I did it. I achieved the transition I wanted. Great! Okay, hey, check it out. You are now at a different angle. I wanted you to get a moment of watching the life flash in front of your eyes before I transition to a new spot. This is why I'm nervous. You're over there. But dude, check it out. Here it is. This is a new angle. This is what we just built. I just did this. This was sent to me on throne by my parents. They went on my throne and they got this for me just to celebrate cooking and give me another place to work, because up until now I've had right here and right here, and it has been booty hole. I haven't been able to work on anything. I haven't really had the space, and honestly, I was a little nervous cooking because I don't really have the room, okay? But now I do, and I'm almost more intimidated because now I feel like it's a little bit more official, if that makes sense. I kind of finagled like a setup. You're mounted on like a toaster, okay? I'm not gonna lie. You're on like a toaster over there. At any moment, the cats could come barreling in and just tear that up, and then it's gone. But while we have it, I think it looks really good. I wasn't expecting to get this set up. I didn't really have any room. I didn't really have any space, and I was just nervous that I was just gonna be like, I'm gonna make this thing. And then when I got it, it would look like butts. But it doesn't, so I feel pretty good about it. It's gonna take me a little getting used to do this when we're working over here. But it does feel pretty cool to do that, right? Doesn't it feel kind of nice? I like doing that. So when we switch back, we can just give a little clicky, clicky, boom. Clicky, clicky, boom, and we're good. But on this angle, I would like to talk to you guys about what's going on, because I announced that there is a special thing being announced. Also, Chupacabra, yes, I always have a special announcement. What's the point in television if it's not special, okay? Let's leave this to your imagination. We have some ingredients. I'll let you think about what's gonna happen with them. If you look at the title, you're cheating. Let's talk about what I think is the most important. Well, it's, yes, the most important thing, the community cookbook event, which I am announcing today. This is a stream where we announce The very first community cookbook event ever, okay? It's gonna be happening next week. And it was a little bit hard for me to choose. I actually had to really think about this. This wasn't some quick little decision. This is the first one, and it's a big one. And it made me really nervous because there's a lot of criteria to fit into, right? A lot of criteria. There's some stuff that we gotta figure out. First of all, what are we gonna cook? How are we gonna cook something together if we don't have a recipe? Well, I was just so happened to be sent a nice little unofficial Studio Ghibli cookbook off of my throne, given to me. I think Lord Vidar did this one, I'm pretty sure. But this is a really great place to start, I felt. It has a selection of different recipes from all the different Ghibli movies all throughout the place, right? And I want to talk to you guys about it just a little bit, but before I do, I want to kind of give a description of what to expect as we do these streams, and I kind of bring them in a little bit more, because I don't really, you know me, you know what I mean? I don't really necessarily sit in the... I'm not exactly the most coordinated deliverer of antics. Put that on my resume. That sounded pretty good. I'm not that. So don't put it on my resume. I'm not that. But if I was, I would want it on there. I tend to stray from the path that I have given myself, and I tend to lose my path quite often. So I'm really nervous about doing this because I am almost afraid, what if I don't know what if I'm doing? What if I mess it all up, right? Well, I kind of sent those voices to the toilet, and now I think I know what I need to do. So I've chosen a couple of recipes, and I hope you'll like them. And I really hope you guys give yourself a chance here. If you are ready, and I am ready, I would like to present to you the first community cookbook recipes ever. Are you into that? Because I'm ready. Let's move some of this. Let's move these maters and some onion and a little garlic. Oh yeah, let's put that right there. And then a little cock action right out of the window. Cool. Perfect. Can't post in the channel. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Good point, good point. Hold on. I got it. I got it. No, hang on. Oh shit. I don't know what roll it would be. I'll just give you the fucking roll. I don't know what you got. If you can't do it, then we'll just fucking struggle. Yeah, like I said, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing at any point ever. Oh, and I can't change anything. Well, you know what they say, Kumi. Better hope it figures itself out, because I don't know what I'm doing. Wait. Yeah, now you can. Okay, you can now. Go for it. Okay, I present to you the first recipes of the community cookbook event, which you will also be able to find and access in our Discord. I wanted to do something that was challenging, approachable, reasonably easy to do, but also, I guess, iconic in a way that you'll recognize where it's from, which is a lot of things for me to figure out. And the first thing that I was going to choose wasn't going to be very good. I'm not going to lie, I was actually a little bit scared of my first choice. And I backed out of that one, and then I chose a different one. And then I backed out of that one too. And then I thought, man, who do I ask? You know what I mean? Who do I talk to for any of this stuff? Where do I go to find a recipe? And I don't know. I'm still sitting in a place of hopeful uncertainty as I try and find the page. because you guys are probably going to hear what we're making, and you're going to think, I don't think I can do that, which is actually how I feel. You want to know why I'm not finding it? It's because this is the card that's the bookmark. All right, here it is. And you probably already saw it in the Discord, so it's been spoiled for you. From Spirited Away, Studio Ghibli's probably one of the most iconic movies, the Nikuman from the bathhouse itself. Check it out. What do you think? There it is. Nikuman are essentially just steamed buns with a little bit of meat, maybe some red beans, maybe some other different types of fillings. It's a very, very straightforward, very snackable, delicious type of recipe. It's going to take us about an hour and a half to do. And it's going to require you to grab one thing, okay? You're going to have to get a steaming device, which you might be thinking, oh, I don't own a steamer. I don't know how to do that. For like $3, you can buy a little insert that goes in your pot, and that will work just fine. You should be just fine with that, okay? But it's not all we're doing. I wanted to do more than just one recipe. Maybe this is going to be too much. Maybe we're going to struggle and it's going to be awful. But I also wanted to do, if you remember in Spirited Away, when they go into like Zeniba's fucking bedroom or whatever, she serves up a little bit of this cheesecake, pictured here. I thought this would be a really good way to complement the buns. So I want to do Zeniba's cheesecake and the buns all together in one special cooking episode. I feel like it's going to be really overwhelming for me and extraordinarily easy for you, because all you need to do is acquire the ingredients. You have a week to do it, and then you can just follow along with me looking at the recipe and navigating this together. I feel pretty good about it. You should feel pretty good about it too. I want this to be your chance. I want this to be your place to learn to cook. And I don't mean just like doing a recipe, but I mean I want you to get in there and I want you to feel confident. I want you to feel strong. I want you to feel like you know what you're doing. And I don't want you to see a recipe that you think you can't make and give up on it before you try it, okay? That's all I want. That is like my number one goal. That's what I'm doing with these recipes. I really want you guys to try it out with me. You don't have to. You can just watch, which is fine. I don't really mind. But I think you'll like it. What do you think? There's your recipes. Smile, clap, wave. Oh, that's on the script. It's either going to go really poorly or really great. I don't know. Will it only be on Mondays or will it be on the weekends too? It's not going to be exclusive to Mondays. And it's not going to be exclusive to what I put in these recipes. I think, you know, dude, this is like my biggest thing. When I cook, at this point you have to have noticed, right? I don't follow recipes perfectly. I do a little bit of meat. Like maybe a little extra salt. Maybe toss a little sugar in there. Maybe we throw some more garlic in there. You know, those things. Flavor, taste, changing the ingredients. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make mine with like red beans. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna put some red beans in there. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if you'll do that. You could put stir-fried vegetables in there. We can do anything, man. I want you to feel good about that. And if you have questions while we're cooking it, we can talk about it and do it together. And then at the end, if I'm really lucky, which I'm really hoping I am, I can look at what you guys made on stream. And we can talk about it. We can review and we can kind of figure out how to improve or what we liked about it or if we feel proud of our own creation. If you don't want to be criticized, I won't fucking do that. Who gives a shit? I won't do it. I also expect to be criticized because I'm making the same thing as you guys. What if you lap me? What if mine looks like turds straight out of the butthole of life? I don't want that, but I do want them to be yummy. So that's it. And depending on how this one goes, I might make some changes to the format. We might do some things a little differently. I also want to include more recipes from more places. This is convenient because I have this cookbook, but man, there's a lot of food and a lot of video games and a lot of movies and a lot of shows I want to do all of that. I don't want to just stop here, you know? I don't want to just make whatever thing that you guys think I'll make. I don't want to make some baby bitch bullshit. I want to make like yummy. You know what I mean? That's kind of like where my soul is right now. I don't know if I want to make alcohol. That's not so good. Like, dude, let's make a big burger. You know what I mean? I want us to be able to cook together. And then also, you guys can teach me your little cooking hacks along the way. All right, let's slide this over here. Let's get this back in the frame. Do you guys have any questions about that, or do you feel pretty good about it? I don't feel like I left much unanswered, but maybe I did and I didn't think about it. Is this... That doesn't look good at all. What have I done? Let's do this. A little bit of this. That's good. A little of that. Oh God, he's not looking good. Ooh, and he's got like a straggler. Okay. There we go. All right. No questions. Perfect. That means I nailed that, and I don't have to worry about it. So let's get the cookbooks out of the way. This is, dude, somebody sent me a fucking nutsack. What is this? Who's sending me balls? What is this? I'm gonna show you guys my nutsack real quick. Hang on. Look at this. Look at this. What, how am I supposed to feel about this? This is what? What do I do with these? Do I just like hang them around my neck? My little, oh, that just like, I think I just turned my head into a penis. I'm not gonna do it. Where do I put my balls? Or, well, my nuts. They're not balls. Oh, yeah, there we go. Ooh. Ooh, if that ever happens to you, dude, you're gonna have the worst day. Oh, that's not funny. There's like a doctor for this specifically. We'll leave them up there. All right. Dude, moving on from Mr. Official, I'm going back to cooking, okay? Let me tell you, I just got done at the gym, and I did not get a chance to like sit down or do anything. I went from point A to point B, and there's like fucking gorillas in my house, and I'm freaking out, man. I have had like 1 cup of water, a spoonful of peanut butter has been my only meal, just so you know. Oh, you want a snack? Can you have the something? Ooh. All right, she's hungry. We have to figure out what we give her.
I can't go in there.
Do you want candy? I got candy in here.
Candy?
What the hell should I want candy? Do you want... Oh, that's all I got is candy. Do you want some birdseed? What about some chips? In the fridge, there's protein chips. There's some crackers. No, none of those things, huh? Roll of Ritz crackers? I can find some crackers. Aha! Crackers. They look stale.
Those have been there for like 7 months.
I put those in there yesterday, but we'll get you another roll. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, crackers. Huh? Mmm.
Oh, these aren't Ritz brand.
Well, you can go eat my dick. I don't care. Too fucking bad. Go cry. Where's the chip dip? Aha! You can.
You're like, oh, where's this? The thing I just fucking said. All right.
Okay. Back to television. We have temporarily fended off the beast that is going to consume this meal. However, I continue to go starving and dehydrated. Another episode of Survival in the Kitchen with Arar. Yeah, man, like I haven't eaten at all today. I had like breakfast, but I haven't had anything since. And you know, I got these big giant muscles, right? I'm always working. Ooh, but I'm so hungry that I don't really have anything in me to get me through the day. So if I'm a little bit erratic or confused or scared or just angry, that's your fault and not mine. Oh, wait. Ah, yes, classic. Hey, Vi. Okay, so 16 seconds ago, I was talking about how, like, I would just fucking scream at somebody if they gave me a hard time because I'm starved. But you know what? I take it back. I'm just kidding. I'll yell at you too. I don't give a shit. Yeah, what were you up to, huh? Were you, what are you doing? I've not been home. I haven't been able to see anything. Dude, I know what I want to put on the table. Let's do this. We got this whole new camera angle, and I've already thrown my sense of professionalism out the window. I was going to bring some pretty, like, stanky professionalism. I was going to look good. Just changed my mind on that. All right, loaf of bread, tomatoes, garlic, undo. What's poppin'? Playing Monster Hunter? What weapon do you use? Why is that really relevant? Why did I even ask? No, I want to know. Okay. So I'm making today, lock back in. Hey, chefs, lock back in. Today, we are making homemade tomato soup, completely from scratch. I'm gonna blend it in this motherfucker. And I want to do like a garlic bread, salami, grilled cheese. How's that sound? Dual blade user? Because I'm too to learn other weapons? Dual blade's cool. Why does everybody feel the need to explain themselves like they've done something wrong for enjoying what they're doing? I don't understand that. Like, I played Hammer for the longest time, and people are like, you like Unga Bunga. Well, goddamn right I like Unga Bunga. And you can go fuck yourself. Leave me out of your bullshit, all right? Just because you want to do your fucking switch axe bullshit, I don't give a fuck. That's what I want to do, okay? But now I do Sword and Shield because I like that a little bit more. Not the point, okay? Listen, if somebody's judging you for how you want to play a game, fuck those people, okay? They don't matter. They're just there to give you a hard time. They just want you to listen to their opinion because they think it's important. Everybody's opinion's important, including yours. Oh, I'm just so hungry today. I'm very mad. Nobody come in here with some bullshit or I will fight you. Let me doot and Pete. Fuck yeah, Diceal. Diceal, how are you? Ah, dude, I haven't talked to you in so long. I feel it's super easy. It's my first game. Well, there you go. Well, if you get nervous, tell those people that I said that I don't care. If somebody says, why do you use that? That's an easy weapon. Say, Arar doesn't give a fuck. They're not going to know who I am, which is only going to make it better. I don't think the Scientologist's opinion is important. Well, there you go. Okay. Where was I? In the kitchen. That's right. So homemade tomato soup, which is really easy. You guys are going to laugh when you see how easy tomato soup is. And then, actually, to be honest, dude, write this one down. This shit's just going to be easy. What's poppin', Lena? This one's going to be easy. This is like, welcome to the kitchen. We got fun and games, right? Got to go get some food. I'll be lurking. Thank you for your wisdom. I'll tell them my friend Arar doesn't give a fuck. There you go. That's it. Nobody, they're going to be like, well, fuck that guy. I don't care what he thinks, and I don't care what they think. Okay. Let's go ahead and preheat our oven to 350 degrees, or what is that, like 202 Celsius? I have no idea. I just said that number. I don't know what it actually is. Preheat that thing to 350 Fahrenheit if you want to make this tomato soup. The way that we're going to do this is we're going to roast our tomatoes. We're going to roast our garlic on the same pan. We're just going to roast this stuff, drizzle a little olive oil and some salt on there. Roast that stuff till it gets nice and soft, kind of splits open a little bit. Then we're going to blend it. Then we're going to combine that with a little bit of milk, you know, stir it up, put it in a pot, boom, boom. A little basil. That sounds pretty good. And I might add like some chili peppers or something. But that's what I want to do. Let's pop it, ducks. It's kind of one of those recipes that you can feel from the heart. The community cookbook nights are going to be a little bit more precise where I'm following it to the T. But when I'm making something like this, guys, I mean, we're just having food together, right? You know, what's the rules on that? So let's go grab a pan that can handle all of this. Do I want to roast that onion in there? Or do I want to put it in a pot and get it real soft? It'll be oily if I put it in a pot, so I don't know if I want to do that. You know? Got to think about these things. So let's get ourselves a little pan. Let's do... I want it to come off of this easily. Chat, you guys get to choose. It makes no difference at all. Do you want to do aluminum foil or parchment paper? It literally doesn't change anything. You can choose. Didn't know the Food Network was on Twitch? Yeah, baby. I'm channeling my inner Alton Brown, where I teach you how to cook, but with like garbage. Parchment paper, aluminum, parchment. That's a lot for parchment. That is a lot for parchment. Okay. Shit, I didn't want you to choose that one. I always choose it. I don't want them to do. Okay, that's fine. All right, parchment paper it'll be. I haven't opened it yet. We're gonna line this thing with some parchment paper because we don't care about baking, we care about roasting. And 420 was yesterday, so it's too late to get baked anyway. Actually, it's really not. Go crazy. Okay, little parchment, cool. I washed these tomatoes already, but I'm gonna do it again because I want to. Is that so bad? Just a little rinsey rinse. I kind of want the moisture on there. I think that'll help it a little bit, you know? Little rinsey rinse. We're just gonna sit those right there. Ooh, a little bit of this, a little rinse it. Okay, don't look at my butt. I know you just did. I could tell. Oh, and then, okay. These ones are different than those ones. These are still on the vine. Those ones are a little bit larger. I just wanted to show you that it doesn't matter. Go crazy. If you got some tomatoes, put those motherfuckers on a pan. Cook them. It doesn't matter about nothing. You can do whatever you want. And for the garlic, I'm gonna split those open and we're gonna get like 5 cloves. Remember, everything's gonna get blended, so it doesn't really matter what kind of texture we end up with here, right? So let's get these guys off the vine. Go boom. How many tomatoes do I have? Like 7. We got like 7 tomatoes. How much soup do you want to make? How tomatoey do you want your soup to be? You know what I mean? If you do 25 tomatoes, it's going to be too many tomatoes, and you're going to really regret that. Unless you're cooking in like the biggest pot ever, I could do that. Nah, that would be a really dumb idea, actually. I didn't even buy that many tomatoes. But, you know, you do whatever you want. Tomatoes look good. It's got to be creamy. We're going to go for creamy. So I hate to say this, but if you are adverse to the titty milk of a cow, this is not your episode. Do not consume with your eyes. It will, in fact, make you shit out of your butt. This is like a heavy dairy episode, okay? They're very red tomatoes? You're a very red tomato. What the fuck does that even mean? And then we got these guys. These are a little less red. You notice these guys? See that? Oh no, they're red as hell. Okay, we'll do that. Put a little tomato action there. They're gonna roast at different times. I don't care. You know what I mean? I just don't care. And then we'll cut this dude in half. I want all of this in there. Let's cut this dude in half. What are you doing? Let's get this out of the way. I'm gonna slide this off to the side and experience the very first cutting board on table action angle. Oh, fuck yeah, that looks good. A little onion action, okay? We're gonna grab a little knife action and we're gonna play with it. No, we're not. I'm really, really not gonna do that, and I'm not promoting that, all right? Don't tell anybody I said that. It was a joke in poor taste. I'm just gonna cut off the butthole on this thing. I don't want it. I'm gonna peel off the outer layer and then we're gonna roast that little motherfucker, okay? Let's just get a little start on that. Perfect. A little slicey slice. Get the back side off of this guy. Okay. Go around, peel it. Like that, see? So now we have this perfect discus of onion. And we're gonna put that dude right in the center. We're gonna laugh when this parchment paper is inevitably ruined by the intense amount of moisture that comes out of there, but who cares? Because the joys of cooking are making mistakes. Okay. And then, oh, $200, I'll eat this whole thing right now. 200, no wait, $49 and I'll eat it. 49. All right, what did I say on garlic? What did I say? Does anybody remember? I said like 5, I think. All right, that guy. We'll do, okay, whoa. Dude's huge. We'll do 4 and the 5. Can I do 6? 5 cloves? Can I do 6? How we feeling on that? Can you have too much? I love you. The way you think's perfect. Yes. Let's do that. I'm gonna peel the rest of this off over here so I don't gotta, fucking deal with the trash. If you're looking at my butt cheeks, you just lost 12 points. All right, you can get them back. Okay. A little handful of bullshit there. We're just gonna smash these guys up. So this is the real test right here to see if the cart is good. If I press down on this and it doesn't smash, I'm gonna be upset. Okay, we're good. So we got a little bit of that. We bust this dude up, get the flavor moving, get it grooving. Also helps it to peel. And we're just gonna toss that onto the pan with everything else, man. It doesn't really matter that much. You know what I mean? It's like, it's gonna get blended. It's gonna be in a soup. Soups are, free game. Go crazy, have fun. Okay. How's the new audio? I was looking at the acorns. You're looking at my nuts? Okay. That's a wild thing to tell your friend. Ha-ha! Okay. Ooh, baby. Yeah, we got like a new microphone set up for the kitchen so you guys don't have to like listen to me walk away. Because I go up to the camera and I'm like, hey, everybody, I love fucking talking to you. And then you can't hear me. And I just feel bad the whole time. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Oh, garlic in the drain, baby. Let's keep it on there. So the goal for today's stream is for new people to come in and get scared. By me, not by you. You guys have to act like it's normal, okay? That's what we're doing. That's the goal. Because I want as many new cooks as possible. So we have to, lure them in, confuse them, and then excite them in new ways that they've never experienced before. All right, garlic, ba-boom. Garlic number 2, boom. Bam! Okay. Okay. Cool. A little bit of that, a little rinsey. You guys like the sink? Is that your favorite part? Is that kind of working for you? The sound of the sink? Okay. I think maybe next time I'll put chat over there, because over there it's just like a problem, man. Like, look at this. I have to look over there. It sucks. Okay. Not the problem. Not the problem. Okay. Let's do... Should I do one more clove? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd have been a liar if I didn't do that. You know what I mean? Okay. I like a lot of garlic. I'm good with a lot of garlic. And then I could add a little... Ooh, I might add a little bit of my veggie stock too. We'll do that. Okay. Nice. Very good. Other than that, I think we're pretty much good. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil on there, a little olive oil. Just a little blah. You have a Buc-ee's apron? You were too distracted looking at my nuts. You didn't even notice the Buc-ee's apron. We're just gonna do like the littlest, like beep beep beep, beep beep beep, beep 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 beep, especially on that onion. Oh, that's the guy. A little on the garlic. Okay. It doesn't, what's precision in cooking, right? Just go have fun. And then I'm gonna sprinkle a little salt on top of that. If I had my little, my little squirter, whatever they call them, I would be able to do a little bit more precise oiling. But since I don't have that, I won't. All right, a little salt, just so that when that little moisture comes out, it goes somewhere and is confused. Goes on that, goes in the salt, and then it's like, oh, yummy. All right, pretty cool. Little tippy tappy, cool. Nice. We like that. All right, I'm gonna put that into the oven until it explodes. You might think I'm kidding, but I'm not. And then I'm gonna take out this pan that I left in there and forgot about from yesterday. If you guys were hanging out in the Discord server yesterday with me, you got to watch me make pan-seared steaks with mashed potatoes and some honey roasted peppered carrots. Very good. if you were watching Kumi stream, you watched her eat it. So kind of a cool little combo thing you got to experience. It's another reason to hang out in the server. You know what I mean? Let's leave that guy out. Just another reason to hang out with me in my Discord server. And I only announce those kinds of events with the opted role of event posts. So if you don't have the event post role in the server, go click on that little like channels and roles channel, you know what I mean? And opt into that so that you can come hang out. I don't really do that one very often. I do everything else often though. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how to be quiet. Let's just do a little bit of that. Okay, cool. So that stuff's gonna roast, and we're just gonna hang out for a little bit. I'll tell you the next steps before we continue. Oh, hey Cora, when'd you get in here? I wasn't really looking at chat earlier. I'm sorry if I missed you. I feel really bad. I think I missed, did Safi raid me earlier? Oh God, I hope I didn't miss that. Anybody that like subscribed or supported me so far, I'm really sorry if I missed you guys. I really am. I wasn't able to see. But I love you, all right? I'll give you a kidney if that's what you're really looking for. Maybe you're not. A little bit of that. Okay. Sweet. So those will go for, I'm gonna just go ahead and bump it. I said 350, let's do 375. 215, I think, Celsius. Okay. Let's talk about what to expect up next, all right? From here, what I wanna do is I want to prepare a little garlic butter, which is very easy. We're not gonna need very much butter for it. We're gonna get like a half a stick. That's gonna be more than enough, but I'm gonna put some into my soup. And then I also need a little, I'm gonna do a little parsley. Fresh parsley sounds pretty good. And then I'm gonna put some basil into the soup itself. And that's gonna be yummy. And then we're gonna do milk. I think I'll give Kumi like a little sour cream on hers because I bet she'll like that. Okay, cool. Let's let this soften. Bam! That's what we do. Ooh. I don't like it very much. So we're doing what I would say is advanced grilled cheese. How many of you can cook a grilled cheese? Just don't lie to me. Just be honest and be confident. How many of you can cook a grilled cheese that you are willing to eat? How many? Show of hands. Throw this plastic away. No? You don't know? I do, yeah? Okay, by the end of this stream, not only will you be able to cook a stank nasty grilled cheese, but you will also be able to make an enhanced grilled cheese that will make you look so good. You will just look cool, you know what I mean? I make a wild cheese melt sandwich. Baganga, what does that mean? Pretty damn good grilled cheese. I only made one okay one. Okay, if you guys have made it and you weren't satisfied with it, what was wrong, you know? I've made a lot of bad grilled cheese. The things that can go wrong with grilled cheese are pretty limited. It's really only like one of two options. The two options that can go bad with grilled cheese, then there's three. I thought of a third one. The first one is you forgot the cheese. That's fucked up. Don't forget the cheese on your grilled cheese. That's just a sandwich. It's like bread, you know what I mean? That's toast. That wouldn't be good. It would be okay, but it wouldn't have cheese, you know. Second to that is you burn it. Burning it would be pretty fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. You can't really come back from that. If you burn it, yeah, that's bad. You know, you can't unburn things you burn. And then second to burning it is you undercook it and the cheese doesn't melt. And what you want from a good grilled cheese is the, you know, the stretchy cheese, the yummy, the cheesy, right? That's what we're going for today. That's what I'm gonna teach you how to do, okay? I'm also gonna do it in the most bougie way possible. I never, ever, ever, ever expect you guys to go and get the nice ingredients or whatever the hell. It doesn't matter. White bread, $1.92, bottom shelf, Wonderbread. You can use that and it will make way better grilled cheese than not grilled cheese. You know what I mean? However, I bought this reasonably expensive loaf of Italian bread just so I can push it just a little bit further and give you guys some sort of spectacle. It's going to result in, affectionately, a worse experience. You know, the leavened, super like plump bread that you get from the grocery store that's on the shelf. It's in like perfect cube rectangles, rectangulubes. I don't really know what they're called. But those guys, those are like primal grilled cheese perfection. And this is not. So we're going to be kind of going a little Gordon Ramsay here, which, if you know anything about Gordon Ramsay's grilled cheese, you know what I mean? That's not, we don't want to do that. You want a good melt? I sometimes don't get that. The secret to a good melt is cooking it over a lower heat for a longer period of time. And that's all it is. You want to have your pan hot enough that it's going to give it a little bit of color, but if you give bread long enough, it will get there, right? It's not like meat. If you put meat on low and you leave it in a pan, it's going to slowly absorb the heat, but it's not going to get there. It's not going to get there, okay? Bread will. Bread starts to cook, it starts to brown. Rectangulubes, why are you lubing your rectangle? I didn't think about it like that. I wasn't thinking that, okay? I don't know. Let's peeky. Let's do a little peeky. Did I leave light on? Ooh. No, I didn't. Ooh. Okay. They have made no progress, which sucks. So we're just gonna have to figure out something to do. Anybody collect baseball cards, or is that dead? I have to ask. Is that gone? Also, one other thing you can do, this is going back to melting your cheese. Dude, take your cheese out before you start cooking. If you've got your cheese in the refrigerator, and then you put it on a sandwich that you want to be warm, you know what's gonna happen, you motherfucker. You stupid motherfucker. You know what's gonna happen. It's going to be cold when it goes on. What are you talking about? So take your cheesies. I'm doing a little, wait, I don't want to spoil it. I'm doing a little cheesy action. I'm gonna take these guys out. They can get a little warmer. What's gonna happen? I'm cooking them in a minute, right? So whatever. All right. Bro's just chefing it up nowadays. And call him Gordon Ramsay. Don't call me Gordon Ramsay on the grilled cheese episode. All the others, thank you. This one, not him. All right. That has never been alive outside of the US. What? Oh, the baseball cards. No baseball, only Pokemon. Your uncle collects them. Okay, so people do actually collect that. That was just a public survey. Okay. I'm going to be using 3 cheeses for this grilled cheese. I would like you to guess which they are, okay? You might have been spoiled. If you've been spoiled, just say what it is. I just want the pleasure of you guessing anyway, okay? I've got one that's a little bit more on the, we'll call it Italian, but I don't know about that. One on the Italian side, one on the more American side, and then another one on the Italian side, because, you know what I mean? It's garlic bread, grilled cheese with salami, you know? Yep, we got mozzarella, kapow, boom, boom. Got mozz, not Gouda. I thought about doing Gouda, but I didn't want to do that because not only would I make too many Gouda jokes, I wanted to do something that's a little bit more accessible. I'm not saying Gouda's not super accessible, but dude, I bet you right now most of you have this cheese that you can't see. Cheddar, that's it. Most of you probably have cheddar accessible to you in your home, you know? So I kind of wanted to get cheeses that you guys probably have, you know? I don't want to just fucking get stuff that you don't have. And then the last cheese is kind of to give it a tang, a little elevated, you know? Starts with a P. If you guess it, you get, I don't know. Everybody will say your name in chat. If you guess what it is, whoever guesses it first, everybody say that person's name in chat. It's the P cheese. It's Parm. Everybody say Lord Vidar's name. Don't say anything else. Just say their name. Nothing else. That's it. It's Parm. feel like Gouda is much more common than cheddar here. Ooh, well then, use Gouda. Okay, I didn't mean literally. Okay, all right, okay, you clowns. Yep, keep saying their name. Oh yeah, that's how we celebrate each other. We just acknowledge that each other exists. Mozzarella cheese is suspended in a little bit of moisture. I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of there and a little bit less moist because I don't really want that moisture in my grilled cheese. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get myself a couple paper towels, 2 of them to be precise. 2 of the small ones, you know, cheap ones from Costco. Take 2 of those guys. And I got the pre-sliced one for 10 cents more because I want to do less on stream. And I'm just gonna pat these dry, right? Pat them dry, let them sit for just a little while. I'm gonna put like a couple of discs of mozz in the sandwiches so that they've got like little mozzy kaboom-boos, you know what I mean? I want cheesy, okay? It's grilled cheese and it's television grilled cheese. It needs to be absurd. It needs to be like 45 million TikTok views. You know what I mean? That's what we're going for. It's in part skim, I can smell it. How do you make a grilled cheese? I'm gonna show you. And I'm not gonna shit my pants while I do it. Let's do one more of these. Dude, should I just eat one? Should I just eat a little mozzie? Oh. Am I allowed, or are you gonna get mad? Yeah? Oh, yeah! Okay. Ooh, okay, you guys gotta pick it though, because I ain't doing that. So, pick a number 1 through fucking 13. Pick a number 1 through 13, and if I see that number twice, I'm eating it, okay? 4, 1, 13, 3, 7, 4. Oh, it's 4. Nope, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, damn, you guys got me the biggest piece in there. As if I need more cheese on the fucking grilled cheese day. What are you thinking? Okay, I'm so hungry. This is gonna taste good. All right, do you want the first bite? You can have a little bit. Here you go. It's for you. Say, ah, yummy, yummy, ah, I love just cheese. Ah, yummy, yummy. Mmm. Mmm. Well, good, man. So, I would eat all of this if you weren't here. I'm just gonna tell you right now. It would be an awful time. It would be awful. Cool. Let's get a little looky. Okay, they're starting to get a little bit of texture to them. We just want them to kind of split their skin enough that we know that the heat's gotten down into them. And then I'm gonna toss them in the blender with like a cup of milk, 2 cups. Depends on how creamy I want it. And some more salt. I need you to know you for sure made a new sticker with your face after the fart sound. Yeah, take it to the council. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna do one more piece of mozz because it's good. It's really good. One more little guy. Just have that dude ready. And like I said, I'm gonna set these guys out so they can get to room temperature. It's not gonna go bad at room temperature. It's not just sitting there festering and turning into poop, okay? It's gonna be just fine. You like it creamy, you freak? Goddamn right. I like my soup just like that. I don't know why that's freaky, but I don't care what you think. And then for the cheddar cheese, I'm gonna open this guy up and I'm gonna sit him here. I'm gonna do, do you guys wanna just like shit our pants tonight? Let's just do extra cheesy. That way it looks good on TikTok, okay? We want a little extra cheesy so it looks good on TikTok. Write that down. Write that down. Extra cheesy so it looks good on TikTok. Okay, that's 1. We're gonna do 2 per sandwich. Okay? Kumi's not gonna eat this. She's gonna be like, what the fuck? Protein, man. It's all protein. Extra cheese. Is that what I said? Well, yeah, I probably did. All right. Got it? We write that down? Good. Good. Okay. I'm gonna bag that dude. And we'll be good. I hear the oil starting to go pop, 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 pop in the old fridge. What am I doing down here? Oh, bag. Oh, yeah. Is that enough? Yeah, why not? Ooh, pumpkin. wonder if I can make a pie right now. Minnie might shit himself just by association. What up butt, coconut? I felt really bad. Minnie was the first person that came to my mind when I was like, I'm gonna do grilled cheese. And I thought, oh fuck, I'm gonna kill Minnie. I'm gonna kill Minnie live. It's just gonna happen right in front of everybody. And then I said it was worth it. And now here we are, cheesing our shit. Okay. Do you guys want to see the meat? The sandwich meat? I got a little salami. A little salami action. Listen, Minnie, I wouldn't push your buttons if I didn't think you could take it. You know what I mean? You guys want to see my meat? I got it. Hang on, let me get it for you. It is. Oh, this is gonna be a little boring. What is this? Huh. A little salami action. Wham bam. Salami! Ooh, baby. You're probably trying to look at it. I'm like, look at it. Do you see it? It's salami. Yummy, right? Pretty good. Not bad. I'm gonna do probably 3 to 4 slices per sandwich. I don't want that to be the focus. I want that to be a little bit of a savory kick up from what we got. I'm okay with leaving this in the fridge. It is meat. I feel a little different about meat hanging out. You know, if you got your meat hanging out, that's a whole nother problem. Okay. Another checky. Can you hear it? Hang on. Can you hear that? He's bubbling. You know what I'm talking about? You hear that? It's bubbling in there. Mmm, bubbly. But they still need some time. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. Let's get the bread ready. Let's use this opportunity to bread it up. So I imagine you're probably not going to buy bread that's big and non-pre-sliced, but since I did, I need to prepare it. So let's do my favorite thing. Oh yeah, big bread. So good. We're gonna take that. I'm gonna take this dude, flip him over so that we've got this other side, which is just gonna be perfect for this. All right. Ba-boom. Seeing that? You see what I see? Oh. This is not ASMR. This is just me smacking a loaf of bread. Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay. I want to take a knife that can cut bread with ease. This is a bread cutting knife, and it is for that purpose. I want to have a nice thick piece. I don't want my bread to be too thick. We're gonna do 1.5 centimeters, which is I think what you get from normal bread stores. You guys following? I feel like I haven't really stopped since I started, but we're gonna give this a little slicey, all right? Shout out to you, Slicey, if you're out there. We're gonna give this a little slicey, okay? And that should be 2 big old loaves of bread. Okay, Italian bread, I could eat this whole thing right now. Italian bread is really nice because it's not very airy, you know? It's spongier, and that's really what we're looking for. We want it to take in that butter, we want it to hold that oil, and then fry with a crisped edge. And we don't want it to be too bowed out, or else it'll have uneven cooks. You make it sound like non-pre-sliced bread is uncommon. No, it's not. It's just that in America, cheaper bread is pre-sliced. Because most of it's manufactured that way, and it's slightly lower quality. You get higher quality bread if they didn't slice it for you already. It's fresher. They will pre-slice it, usually. All right, I'm gonna try and cut this. I want slightly thickums. I don't wanna go too thickum, slightly thickum. Evenly, perfectly, as if I've done this 2 times already today. All right, okay, that's not too bad. Okay, sliced, what do you think? Little bread. See how you can kind of see through it? That's perfect, right? Sliced thinly. A perfect slice of bread. We're gonna sit that dude right there for you to look at. Oh, you fucking can't see it. Right there for me to sit it back down where it was in the first place. Okay, put a little bit there. All right, just need 3 more of those perfectly done without a mistake slices of bread. Here we go. 5 out of 5 cut. Fuck yeah, can we raise that up to a 7? I like that scale a little more. Let's do this. Remember, kind of pinch your loaf a little. Pinch it and then send it. Pinch it and send it. Pinch your loaf, all right? You catch my drift? Pinch your loaf. And then a little shkaboom. Boom! Oh yeah. Check it. Hold. How's that? Is that not literally perfect? Tell me I'm right. Just tell me I'm right even if I'm wrong. It's got to be perfect. Okay. That's 2. And that will go as 1 grilled cheesy. All right. 2 more. Nice and easy. If you mess it up now, everybody laughs at you, so don't. I wonder if I could go fast enough that it lights on fire. Oh! I didn't do my loaf pinch move. Oh, there's so many chromes, dude. All right. Ooh! Okay, that was pretty good. I would punt my firstborn like a football just to eat that 7 out of 7 bread slice. Yeah, baby. Now that's that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of support we want in this kitchen. You know what I mean? And you know what? I'll punt your child for you. I'll kick your kid. Well, like, so you can have the bread. Yeah, my heart was good. Don't put that on the wiki. Don't write that one down. I didn't like that after I said it. I felt bad about it. I think this bread's disqualified. This guy's got too many holes. Oh, big old hole. We're gonna have to cut from the other side. Yep, I hate to say it, but this dude's disqualified. All right, now it's definitely disqualified. Well, we're gonna have to eat it. Do you want the first slice? I did stick my tongue in it. Can I eat that? You know what? You can if you come here. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, I'm gonna cut the fucking other half. She's fine. She can have the other half that I didn't just stick my tongue in like a fucking butthole. Ooh, that just is not really what I meant. Hey.
Bread!
I put my tongue in one of these.
Can you take these?
Here's your bread.
Oh, it's so soft.
Yeah, it's straight out of the bread hole.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I haven't even tried it yet myself.
Oh my god, one more.
Oh, fuck. Okay. That's not good. Are you sure?
Can you see that?
No, because it's on that camera.
Switch it.
Welcome to the bread bank. Switch it? Yeah, you know what? I'm a fucking professional. Check this shit out. Bam. There you go. Guys, get in there. Get you some bread. Here, you guys can have my piece.
I want it. Can I have a piece? Can I have another piece? Just...
I tongue punched this one.
I don't care.
Yummy, yummy.
Oh, you taste that. Oh, man.
That's some good bread.
Can I just have one more piece? You know, I want to stick my fist in that bread and fucking rip out all its guts and eat it.
What?
Chat.
Dude, that is not grilled cheese safe. Can they hear you? They can hear.
Fall apart. You need to make it thick with this grilled cheese.
Thick grilled cheese? You want even thicker?
No, never mind, I want more.
This is professional tier.
More.
You want more? Okay.
I want more bread.
Well, okay, you'll get some in a second.
Chat.
This
Can they
is
hear
so
me?
good. Ask them. Ask them really loudly.
Can they hear me?
Keep asking them.
What's better? Just ask them this. What's better? Do they like the crust or the inside of the bread better?
Who's gonna say? Okay.
The outside, the crust has the flavor.
Do you guys prefer the crust or the inside of the bread?
But the crust has the flavor. Can I have that?
Who's not gonna say crust?
Oh my god.
I gotta cut off another slice.
Can I have like the end cap? Because it's not gonna be used or anything. So can you just like cut me off the end cap? Or no, just like
Well, I mean, I bought this for television. This was out of my TV budget. So, whatever. Okay, let's just cut this dude up. Slash Slicey. Okay, all right. Where is Slicey? Haven't heard from that guy. Okay, that last slice was thicker than the rest of them. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a combo pairing, and we're gonna get rid of the weakest link, which looks to be, God, these two are perfect, but it's this guy. Coomer. No, it doesn't matter because you want to eat bread, so who cares about perfect? I didn't get to go in the hole.
Oh.
I wanted to, but I couldn't. Bye-bye. Fucking talk to me like I'm some homeless man. Okay. Back to the television show. So this guy's got a big hole. Actually, it's got two gaping holes. And I'm not in the mood to eat out of that hole because I think it'll just ruin everything. So I'm gonna just do a new slice from this one because I'm just not in the mood to eat out that hole. You know what I mean? All right, big, thick, yummy. That's good. That is going to be mine. And Kumi can have the thinner one because she's had like 16 slices of bread today. She is a bird. We don't like holes. We don't like holes. Whatever. Well, I mean, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, look deep in this hole. You see that? So, like, you know what I mean? Grilled cheese is going to come seeping. It's not what we want. We don't want grilled cheese seeping out of our holes. Oh, that sounds bad. Like, that just does not sound delicious. You know what I mean? I feel like a peasant with my pre-sliced bread. That's like not what I wanted at all. I wanted the exact opposite feeling. Okay, tomatoes are getting closer to the edge of the road. Cool. This butter is not softened enough, and I really am fearful of what will happen if it's not. But we're gonna live our life on the edge. Listen to a little My Chemical Romance, see what happens. Dude, are you guys ever compelled to just like crush a loaf? You know what I mean? You know? Fucking, I want to do it. I want to crush this motherfucker. I want to like squish it. It's my money. I just want to fucking attack this thing. Don't you? You don't feel that? You don't feel just in the tiniest depths of your soul, like just a little bit of like, there's crumbs everywhere. I really regret it. Lucky for me, that's just a texture difference. I'm gonna save this bread and I'm just gonna eat it later on tonight. I had to get it out of my system. What are you, the cops? Oh my God, he just fucking crushed that loaf of bread. He just killed that fucking loaf of bread right in front of all of us. Oh my God. Why do I fucking care? Why do I care about that guy's habits with bread? I don't know, man. I really don't. Wow. Where's good? Why didn't you do it with the whole side? Because it was larger. Dude, I'm not making grilled cheese every day, okay? I'll probably turn most of that into breadcrumbs anyway. It's actually a good idea. All right, let's get a little bag and put that bread in that bag. Little bag for the little bit of bread. Ooh. All right. I should have given Kumi that piece now that I'm thinking. All right, let's put a little bit of that in there. And, oh, I've been noshing on that one. Can't do it. Dude, there's like breadcrumbs everywhere. This sucks. They don't show you this on cooking shows, okay? Once the cameras are off, everybody's doing this, but I did it in front of you, so now I gotta clean it in front of you. Can I have a bite of crushed bread? You know you can have a bite of crushed bread. Crush it up, dude. Get in there. Mm-hmm. Oh, gosh, why did I do that? Confined. Cool. List of ingredients made. I'm ready for the next shopping day. Are you gonna do cooking night with the gang with me? You gonna do a community cookbook? Are you gonna do it? Make sure you have your steaming tool, okay? Make sure you have either a steaming basket or a steaming insert for a pot. You're gonna need that, okay? That is essential. And remember, we're gonna be doing it together. Okay, skins are starting to split on this. The garlic isn't brown yet though. That's really what I want. Garlic's a lot smaller, but I want it to get a little bit of a toasted brown on it. The bread is good. This still needs to soften a little bit. I'm actually gonna put it in like the territory of the heat, which is my undo, and let it soften. How do you guys say basil? Do you say basil or do you say basil? I have a friend that always says basil, and I always laugh at him, which makes me feel bad, but I laugh at that guy. Basil? Oh, shit. Basil? Bay? You know what I mean? All right, this is looking good. Most of that moisture is coming out of our mozz. We're gonna just move it a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the paper towel that I got in here. Green leaf? You don't call it green leaf. Oh, you might. I don't know. You're kind of weird. I don't know why I said that. That's just rude. It's like, what? I'm weird? Why am I weird? Basil Jack? Okay, I don't. Definitely not what I would say. I'm just gonna leave these guys in there. You know. And the cheddar is looking mighty cheesy. Sweet. Do I want to leave this? Yeah, I'll leave it there. Green leaf tastes different from that green leaf. Let's call them all green leaves. People pronounce it like Advil. Yeah, I think it's just like a Northeast thing in the United States. I don't know. What about parsley? What do you guys call parsley? I got a little parsley here. That's going to be going chopped up in our butter blend for the garlic bread surface itself. Speaking of garlic bread surface itself, let's go ahead and get a pan out that we can do our cooking in. I think I'm going to do a large pan, like a comedically large pan, for no reason. That is kind of essential because, listen, if you're going to cook something, it should be funny. Like, you should just be having fun, unless it's like a sexy date, in which case, I could do that too. Okay. This is starting to soften just the way I want it to. I'm going to leave it right there. It's getting a little bit of that melty good. It's going to leave a little butter on there. I'll just wipe it up. It's cool. Hey, thanks for following, Keithan. You should definitely be having fun. Yes! You're right. If it's for a date, you should be having even more fun. Put me on the TV when you're cooking up a nice date. You know what? Even better. On community cookbook night, Monday night, we're going to get together. You're going to have like a hot date. You're going to be like, oh, this is going to be a good episode. I can't wait for this. Put me on the TV above the fireplace. Get like, you know, the Yule logs are cooking. I'm up on the TV and I'm like, yeah, man, let's do this thing. I see you two out there. Let's get it on. You know what I mean? I'll cheer you on. I'll wingman for you. You want to do that? Let me know. Write in letters. Send them in the mail. I will do that for you. Ooh. All right. Butter, you're getting there. Getting close. A little closer. All right. A pan that takes up the entire stove is going on my shopping list. I mean, that would actually be useful, though. You could have like 4 separate burners going, and then you'd have cooking spots. The heat distribution would suck a dick, but the rest of it would be pretty cool. More or less. I'm going to go ahead and get my garlic ready for combining with my butter. And I want to do... I don't really want to do little garlic. The whole point of this is to be garlic bread. So we're going to do probably 2 cloves. I might do a third guy. They're small cloves. So regular size cloves, I would do 1, maybe 2 if you're feeling stanky. I'm kind of always feeling a little stanky, I'm not going to lie. But if you're feeling stanky, probably go up, get you a little second one on there. You know what I mean? All right. Type 1 in chat if you think the tomatoes are done. Type 1. Type 2 if you think they're not done. And type 3 if you're quirky and you just have to disobey. Yep. You don't think they're done? You guys don't think? You don't think they're done? Are you being for real? You don't think they're done? Just a minute ago, I told you that they were splitting, and you've just like given up on that altogether. Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, watch it." One. He's correcting me. It's 1. They're done. They are done, dude. And I have a new way I want to do this from here forward. So let's get a little bit of the butter. It's a little leaky, dude. Come on, you're letting your milk fats out there, son. Live on TV. I keep my milk fats away when I'm on TV. I know what I'm doing. Tomatoes are done. Everything else is right there with them. I'm going to do the unthinkable. I'm going to put them in a pot before I blend them, which is unthinkable because you might end up with some bits in the pot, but I'm kind of into bits. So I make Lunchables. What does it mean if a tomato is splitting, and what makes a tomato done? Okay, so that's a really great question, and thank you for asking it. Make sure you guys ask me questions if you have them, just so you know. Okay, so let's just go over here for a sec while I talk about this. So right now we're roasting our tomatoes in the oven, which means we've just got them on a pan, we have the oven on, and it's just putting heat down on them. Tomatoes, as they cook in an oven while roasting, have skin on the edges that split, and it softens, and it visibly looks wrinkled, right? So those visible wrinkles are what we're looking for. We want to see that it's wrinkled, that they're sinking just a little bit. That sinking means that they've been cooked, they've got that heat in them, they're now up to temperature, and from there, we can transfer them to the pan, give them a little extra time together. I'm gonna get this thing onto a medium. I wanna give them like a little bit of a sear almost, right? Once they're kind of sinking, kind of wrinkly, that's what we're looking for roasted tomatoes, which is how we're making our soup. And I'm still gonna take it a step further, put them in this pot before I put them in the blender, okay? In a manner of speaking, you could just take them straight out of there and put them in here, but I want to go a step further, okay? And it's gonna make it harder and messier, and who cares, okay? That's what I wanna do. And if it's what I wanna do, then that's what I'm going to do. Well, who are you? What are you gonna do? Stop me? You know what I mean? So we're not gonna worry about that, but I think I'm comfortable taking them out of there now. I'll show you up close so you can get an idea of what we're going for. Actually, oh fuck, they might not need to go in that pot. Well, they're gonna go in the pot when we're done, so whatever. All right, are you ready for this? Let's do this. Okay. All right. Check it. Look up close. See how they're split on the bottom? There's a little bit of juice rolling around in that thing. That's the oil combined with the tomato sauce, or tomato juice. So this guy right here is a really good example. You can see he's wrinkly. There's like a skin separation. It burns my hand, you know, when it's hot like that. But that's life. Only thing I'm not super pleased with is I'm not too sure on this onion. If the onion's good, we're gonna blend this dude. I don't feel good about him. I want to give him some more time. So I'm gonna put that onion directly into this pot, let it get a little bit of a sear. I don't care about softening it. Again, it's going into a blender, you guys. But we're gonna give the onion just a second. I'm gonna turn the oven off to preserve heat. Okay? Put this guy, oh yeah, right there in the pan. You're gonna hear it make sounds soon. I'm gonna take the rest of this, put it back in the oven. If you have questions, ask him. Like, how does he do it? How does he do this every day? Well, I don't know. Probably because I only do it 2 days a week. Ooh! Here's a good opportunity. Boom. Bam. I want to make an announcement. Okay? I am going to be streaming this Thursday. That's right, not just Friday. I'm also going to be streaming this Thursday. There's a new Phasmophobia event that has been released for Easter. It's going on for a while. I'd like to play it. And I'm going to be playing it with Kumi and maybe a couple others. So on Thursday at 6 p.m., you want to come back here, baby, because that's what we're going to be doing. And I'm not going to be scared at all. Just saying, put it on the calendar. And at this point, buy a calendar. You know what I mean? Get a calendar, put it on the wall, all right? Calendar. You can see that I'm thinking about street kebabs and a stir fry. Calendar, put it up on the wall, write it down, be there. Or I'll be really sad because like most of you guys I actually really love and I want you to be there, all right? So that would make me really sad if you weren't there. Today we're cooking. Thursday we're cooking. That's right. We always cook one way or another. I try to. All right. This dude, you know what, buddy? Why don't you just boom, you know, a little heat. I like the rubber chicken. Thanks. I stole it. Took that from Kumi. I have my own on Throne, but since it's not here, I'm not doing it. Play Phasma in VR. I'll consider that. I will consider that. It's a bit of a bitch to do VR. I'll consider it. Don't expect it. It's possible. Don't fucking, you know what I mean? I might not do it. In fact, no, I'm not gonna. But I could. All right, let's get back onto television. Boom. This feels like such an official angle, but this camera is so booty. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, it's so behind. It's probably, like my audio is probably off. It doesn't matter. Ooh, butter on my fingers. Nutsack. All right, the onion is just now starting to give up a little bit of its life. I need to check what I wrote down for milk, because I wrote down that I wanted to have like some sort of ratio here, and I need to see what I did. What's poppin', Anubis? How are you, baby? All right, what did I say? Where did I put that? Down here? Yes, okay. Oh, wow, I followed this really well. Off the top of my head, huh? God damn it, I did that thing I do again. Dude, who's writing these notes? It's me. I'm the guy. I'm the problem. I wrote, put milk until you like it. Put milk until you like it. Put milk until you like it. Oh, what, microphone? Oh. Kind of a low energy day? Yeah, I feel that. Well, since I've given myself this like ambiguous milk percentage, I think we're just gonna blend it till we like what we're going with. You know what I mean? Tiny, what's happening, baby? 6 months, dude. That's a whole half of a year. That's kind of rad. You wanna break some bread with me, man? That's awesome. Thank you for that. You know, you go out of your way to support me every month. You as an individual, and that means a lot to me. I don't want you guys to think that you're like this amorphous, like mesh of people. Each individual one of you really mean a lot to me. You know what I mean? Here, take a little bit of this bread, put it in your mouth, and fucking chew on it. Ah. Seafood boil in AutoZone. Dubs if you fucking said that. We'll check your alternator, starter, battery, and more. Get 40% on all clearance items this weekend only. Get in the zone. AutoZone. Seafood boil. When are they gonna start paying you, bro? Oh shit, Minnie! 6 months for you too at tier 3. I gotta get you something for that tier 3, bro. That is huge. I have to get you something for that. I'm gonna work on an emote for you. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna have new emotes on the channel by the end of the night. Boom. I've decided on that. I've got them ready. Knife. I've been regional manager for 27 years. That sounds false. But if it's true, that's sick as hell. That tastes like onion. Okay. Are you feeling done? How you look, bud? Perfect. Okay, sweet. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stand over here. I'm gonna put this little onion, okay? Put this little onion in the blender. Let's do it. That's that. Onion in the blender. I'm just gonna turn the heat off for this. Hot pot's good. Okay. Everything's gonna come out from inside the oven. And then we're gonna just transfer all that over to the blender, which, since you're so sweet, I can do directly in front of you if you're interested. Oh, baby, let's do this. Boom. We need a backlight. We need backlight. I need better lighting. Okay. This might be a little hard. Yeah, but it's funny. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I got my tomatoes, right? They're juicy, they're soft. We're just gonna boom, you know what I mean? Just shove them in there. It's okay. They're gonna be a little loosey-juicy. Giant steam pots of death, right? Each one of these, 300 degrees on the inside. Do not squeeze it in front of your face. Okay, you catching my drift? All right, that's good. Another one of those. Okay. And I'm gonna blend this up with the garlic. I'm gonna put a basil leaf in there. Let that go. I might put two. We'll taste it and we'll see. A little squeeze on that guy. Okay. One more big chunker. Oh yeah, just get it all over my blender. Make me really regret this. Oh, fuck. Okay. Whew. Okay, a little bit of that. And then I'm gonna just juice till it's loose. Oh, fuck. That's a lot. Now I'm gonna put that over there. Dude, I got a tiny kitchen for how goddamn good I am at cooking. I'm nailing this. Okay. I'm gonna wipe this off because I think having food on my stuff is grody and I think that's nasty and I don't want to do it. Okay. Check it out. Hey, thanks for following, Zanny. Okay, baby. So let's turn off the light in the oven because that's a waste of electricity. Check it out. That is a... No lights, man. I have an idea. The light in my kitchen burnt out on the side that you guys are on. So you get that. All right. I put my phone light under it. There you go. Steamy, tomatoey action. You feel me? We got that going on. I'm gonna blend that up. It's gonna make more of like a sauce. And then as it gets blended up, which is gonna be loud, let's just be real. As it gets blended up, I'm going to introduce some milk. And then we're gonna put it back on the pot and let it do its thing, okay? And, I don't know how you'd let me forget this, the basil juck, or whatever we said. I don't remember what we said. Max volume. I really don't wanna fucking basil. 1 leaf or 2? How basil-y? There's no wrong answers here. 1 or 2. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? 1 or 2? I want little green bits floating around, so I'm going for like 2, maybe? 2? You guys like, do you like basil? Do you even know what it tastes like? It tastes like a, well, I hate to say it, but it tastes like basil. It's kind of like sweet. For me, if I close my eyes, basil is red. Anybody else get that? Will it blend? Oh man, what a year that I didn't ever watch that channel. All right. Oh, smell this, dude. Get in there and, oh, you can't. Smell that. You smelling those leaves, dude? Oh yeah, fucking smell those leaves. Yeah, dude. That's some big old boys, all right? Or girls, I don't really know nothing about leaves. Bam! Oh, I thought you weren't going in. Well, you were going in too. And, ow, that's hot. I'm gonna add a little salt, okay? A little salty action. A little ring ding. We're gonna call that a teaspoon. It goes a long way. And then I'm gonna do a little crack of pepper. You guys are excited because the grilled cheese is about to be coming up next. A little crack of pepper, cool. And then that will be No. We're gonna do a little bit of crushed red dehydrated pepper. This was probably 27 cents. Ooh, not much, but enough that you're like, oh, huh. I wanna make my own sauce like this one day, get real spaghetti going. I mean, it's basically that, right? Okay, I'm gonna put my lid on it. I'm gonna get, everything's gonna get a little pasty in here. Do you guys want the mic off for this? Or do you want it on? I know you're freaklets and you like the sound of the blender blasting your ears off. Do you want it on or not? Do you really? All right, well then we're gonna, I want the mic on, lid off. I'm gonna take your lid off, okay? Let's do this thing. So I'm just gonna let it do its thing, set it to the automatic mode for tomato soup, because this is a nice blender. And then I'm gonna just fucking cook with it, man. I don't know what to tell you. All right, here we go. You ready for this? Watch this. Oh. It's looking pretty, oh. I think it's starting to, I think it's about done. I'm just gonna get some milk. Okay, that is looking awesome. For those of you that didn't like loud sounds, I'm sorry. Everybody else seems to. I don't get it. I want a little water. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna taste it, see if we're kind of liking the taste profile that it's got for spices, because this is gonna be your best chance. Once you add that milk in there, some of the spices are gonna be hidden away. Not gonna be able to taste them as easily. So I'm gonna add a little bit of milk to this just after I taste it. And to be honest, let's do bright camera. Let's go boom. Check this out. So as you can see, it's already kind of orangish. It's already got that look. I would say it doesn't need much in the way of milk, you know. It smells basil-y, it smells a little peppery. More than anything, it smells tomatoey, right? So it looks pretty good. Get up in there. See? Pretty simple. And I'm gonna try it, see how much milk I want to add. I really don't think I'm gonna need to add much, because I wanted creamy. I basically already got it. Don't burn. Oh fuck, it's good. Dude. Holy shit, okay. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna add, let's do a measuring. Just kidding, who does measuring cups in this fucking house? We're gonna do like that was about a quarter cup. I'm gonna do, boop, third of a cup. That's what I just opted for. Third cup of milk to add onto everything, okay? Third cup, boom, boom. Boom, boom, third cup. Let's get that salami out. Salami time, baby. Okay, third of the cup. We're gonna put the lid on, and everybody's gonna love this next part, because guess what? It's just loud. I'm just gonna feel bad. Okay, let's just get everybody to leave. I can go hide. I can just leave. I thought about it. What if I just walk away? You know what I mean? Like, I know you hear it, but right now I'm hiding under my couch. I lifted my couch up and I climbed under it. Did I just set it to go forever? Oh, it's almost done. So, you come here often? I like what you're wearing. Oh, it's done. All right, let's get back to work. Sweet. So the way that's going to do our milk is it's going to make it nice and whipped. Now that we've got it nice and whipped, it looks just like that. Gosh, what? Okay, we're going to have to work on getting some auxiliary lighting because you guys can't really see it too well. Let's go for the one side that has lighting. Check it, baby. There it is. That's tomato soup ready to go. You know what I mean? It looks pretty good. I'm gonna pour this into the pot. I'm gonna leave it with some heat. And then maybe I'll add a little salt if I feel like it needs it. I don't really feel like it needs it. But you know how life is, right? Let's do it through the old butthole. Oh yeah, man. All right, here we go. You ready to see this? Let's do this. Hey! Who farted when I said butthole? All right, in we go. Ooh, tomato soup. Oh, fuck, that looks good. Ooh. Didn't like that last sound, though. That bothered me a little. Okay. Okay, now we begin the grilled cheese episode. Oh, yes, that's right, grilled fucking cheese, bitch. We'll go boom. Okay. Grilled cheese. So, of my people that said they've made a grilled cheese, can I ask you not to judge me? Because I'm not feeling the judgment today, you know? I just don't feel like being judged. I don't know about you. I'm not in the mood. Let's get a little... Is that a giant hamster wheel back there? For cats. Let's get a little bowl. We'll do a visually appealing bowl. Why not? Put our butter in it. This is an excessive amount of butter. I will not use all of this, but I'll save the rest and I'll put it on stuff because that's just kind of like the guy that I am. You know what I mean? And I don't want butter all over my fingers, so we're not doing that. We're keeping these fingies clean, all right? I'm television chef, not an animal. Okay, we have butter in a bowl, as you can see. Butter in a bowl means that we just want to add a little garlic and a little bit of chopped up Italian parsley, and we'll be good. Okay, we're basically at the done home stretch, right? How long have we been streaming? Like 25 minutes? We're basically done. Put salami on a mouse pad, feel weird about that. Move my bread over. Okay. I'm gonna have to clean off my my cutting board a little bit. So let's just take this, sit it down here, take that, sit it out of the way. That spoon, that guy there too. I'm just gonna clean this off real quick and then we'll keep going. Almost 2 hours? You just don't lie to me. There's no point in lying, okay? Don't lie to daddy. Whoa! Oh, I lost that thing. Okay. Nice. I'm gonna do a little parsley. Parsley's not gonna be one of our main flavor profiles. It's just gonna be there, so we don't gotta go crazy. But I want to have enough that you can tell there's a fresh herb in there. So let's get one large sprig. We're gonna use a little bit of the stem, but mostly the leaves, because we just want that dark green. It's gonna make it look garlic bready, right? Good things take time. I feel like this recipe could be done in about 30 minutes. If you're not streaming, you can probably get this one done in 30 minutes. That's my bet, okay? All right, let's chop off majority of that stem. I just don't want all that. You can kind of get the bits. I don't want bits, you know? Aha! They tried to hide. Last thing they'll ever do before I cut them into little pieces. That's tough. That's tough. And this softened, but not enough for me. So I'm going to give it approximately 5 seconds. See that? All right, crush up our garlic. We're about to just mince this dude up and put him in the butter. But I wanted to make sure that it was sufficiently chopped first, because otherwise it's not going to taste good. You're just going to look like a fool. All right? You guys feel like you've learned something today? Answer honestly. If you didn't, did you want to learn something? I could teach you. I know all sorts of stuff, man. I know all the endings to video games. I could tell you what happens right now. That's not funny. Somebody's like scared. They probably just like reeled back in fear. Oh, you did learn something. What'd you learn? What? What'd you learn? No, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing the crunch. I do this when I don't feel like doing the whole fucking forearm thing. And I only do the forearm thing. I only do the forearm thing to make my arms look cool on screen. So, take the good with the bad. Hey. Ooh, that is not going to happen yet.
Well, it's starting to look like a couple hours, so I really gotta do it.
Okay, I'm sorry. It'll
Sorry, just cut it off for a second. Turn it off!
turn off the television. All right. You guys are going to go into a dark tunnel, and on the other side, fresh laundry. There's one. Get ready. Boop. Oh, we're in total darkness. This is when we tell each other secrets.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I got a few secrets to tell.
You're freaking close.
So, like, one time when I was a little kid,
I'm gonna shit myself.
one time when I was a little kid, I had to pee real bad. And I didn't have anywhere to go.
What?
So I peed behind the couch. I just crouched down and peed back there. Yep. Nobody caught me either. I think they blamed it on a dog or something. That's pretty fucked up.
Well, that's...
Don't tell anybody about that.
Piss somewhere?
Are you fucking kidding me? This is secret sharing time.
Oh.
You're trying to get me in trouble. Come on, guys, tell me some secrets. I want to know some secrets. We're in the dark right now. Well, I can't do that. I got cleaning hands. Okay, that's a good point.
Should I go as quick as...
That's a good point. I think that's true. Cleaning up some motherfucking laundry for Kumi. Doing some fucking dusty shit. Ooh, fold that motherfucker.
It's his laundry too!
Ooh,
Yeah, tell him that.
pretty cool. Here's this.
You hear that, chat? It's his laundry too!
They literally don't care about the laundry at all. I don't even think they've acknowledged
They
it.
like eating socks
You guys eat socks?
all the time.
Huh, I didn't know they did that. Don't touch those. You didn't wash your hands.
I dare you eat a piece of raw garlic.
You dare me? No, I can't. I can't do it. Ew, what the fuck was that? All right, lights are back on. Kumi has completed her laundry mission, and now we can actually return to the cooking show. So let's do this thing. What I want to do is I want to... Now I want to continue cooking. I want to chop up some of this parsley. You seeing this? It's in the dark. Let's bring it over here. We just want to chop this up fine. You can put your fingers on the back of the knife like this, or the tip of the knife, just like this, right? And you can just push down with your other hand, over and over. If you don't feel confident with certain methods, this way works, and just go back and forth. Bring it together with the knife. See what I mean? Bring that together. Go from a different angle. Just keep chopping. And just kind of roll your hand back and forth. You can go from different angles. This is fail-safe, bud. Because we just want it, you know, coarse chop. Bring it all together. See that? See what I'm doing? Feel that? And you just go again. Boom. Go back again. And we get a little bit off of there. You get a little bit stuck to your hand. Just use the back of the knife for that. Boom. Chop, 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 chop. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. That's what we want. That's the good stuff. Okay. And then I'm going to move my garlic out of the way. I'm just going to collect all this together. Okay. About as well as I can. Remember, this is going in with the butter, wherever that guy went. You know. The rest of this, however, this is getting chopped up just about the same way. So it's all going the same place. But the reason why I did the parsley first instead of the garlic, I know it's a really small detail that you probably didn't notice. If you do the garlic, your knife gets sticky. It gets super sticky. So I did the parsley first because I didn't want parsley stuck all the way up the top. Just makes things harder, okay? So we're just gonna chop up the garlic the same way. I'm gonna put my hand at the back and I'm just gonna go up and down, Just the same way. Nice, nice. You know what I mean? And don't feel like you got to do it perfect because you're going to go over it again. Go back and forth. Chop, 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 chop. You know what I mean? And you have to say that. If you don't say chop, 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 it's not going to get cut. And then you can, you know, if you don't want dirty fingers, get like a spatula. I get it, man. I don't like touching food either. It's cool. So I'm not judging, all right? I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you. Let's do that. A little chop, chop. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, yeah. All right. We're close to the mince that we want. If we were to put it into the garlic squeezer thing, you get more of the juices out of the garlic, which might be what you're looking for, but I want a little bit more of the texture because I want to see it on my bread. Okay? If I put the dish on a Zoop House plate, does it raise or lower the raises the quality? Especially for a meal of this exact description, all grilled cheese tastes better on a Zoop House plate. Fucking all food tastes better on Zoop House. What are you talking about? Okay? I wish I had some Zoop House plates. I didn't have the money as a kid, so we didn't have those. Zoop House, Zoop House. I don't remember what they say. You guys know what we're talking about, right? Zoop House? You ever see those? They're plates that are designed to look like the animals that you're going to eat. Which, now I'm thinking about it, it's kind of fucked up, but kind of funny. In a weird way. Okay. Ooh. All right. Now, hey, bud. Thought I forgot about you. Nope, I was lying. Yeah. The worst thing that can happen is more dishes. They have frogs and stuff? You tell me you've never eaten frog? Because I have. All right, my butter is now at a texture. I'm gonna come over to you, even though you won't be able to see it because I have no lighting because my fucking life sucks and everything's awful. See this? Look, ready? See how I can just smush it with the back of the spoon? It doesn't really resist much, just a little bit, just enough. So I don't want it to be too melted because that's going to spread poorly, right? That's not gonna go and cover the bread. That's just gonna get soaked into the bread. So you want it to have just a little bit of spreadability, about room temp, man. So now I can stir it up and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my parsley, take my garlic, and I'm gonna put them in this bowl of butter. And then this is gonna get coated onto our bread, and then we're gonna do the magic part, okay? So I'm gonna just scoop all this right into my butter. And this is just like something good to know how to make. It's just garlic butter at the end of the day. Funny thing, this was actually the first thing that I learned to make. And I know that sounds silly because what was I making it for? But I was doing I was FaceTiming my dad cooking some like garlic Parmesan sandwiches. Because we used to like cook together every day, right? Not every day, once a week. And I would FaceTime him and I would show him the recipe. And the recipe called for garlic butter with some parsley in it. And I was like, ooh, now that's something I can get behind. And I never forgot it. So that's that. I just realized you guys might hear the sound of the dryer in the background. I'm sorry if you do. I didn't really consider that that would make a sound. All right, stir all that up, get that butter. And you can use, oh man, that's gonna make a lot of sound. I can't do that. I'm gonna have to resume this later. That's too much noise for me. Beep, 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 beep. We'll do that later. Don't hear it. It's starting to make a lot of sounds at the end there. Let's do a little bit of this, right? A little boom, boom. Okay. All right. You can use your custom butters. Like, hey, let me show you something. So when I made that steak last night in the Discord, I saved a little bit of the rosemary and steak infused butter, garlic, rosemary, and steak, and I got that. See that? It's slightly browned, which is great. That means there's a little bit of developed flavor, a little savory nuttiness, right? I could take that, and if I wanted to, I could put it into my my grilled cheese and make it taste a little steaky. I don't know who wants that, but you know, you have the power. You wear the crown. Go nuts. All right. This is probably where we want to get a little bit more in the aerial view, so let's do it. There's a lot of things that are going to happen all at once here. So let's walk ourselves through it before we get there, all right? I turned 19 this month. I hate getting older. Oh, don't worry, it gets worse. That's not true. It actually only gets better. But I'm just going to warn you, go easy on everyone when you turn 22. 22 is the most, like, I don't know, man. We get fucking mean at 22. 22 is hard. 22 is like when you, like, leave your parents and shit. I don't mean, like, leave the house. I mean, like, leave them. Gotta be nice. Wait till you're near your 30s? Yeah, man. That's what happens. 25 is, like, the best, though. Actually, 26 might be pretty fucking good. Okay. See how this has got a little steam coming off of it? No, you don't. Well, fuck. It's fine. We'll try a butter knife for this move, but I don't really think it's going to make a difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to garlic butter my bread, right? I'm just going to take it. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic butter on the outsides, not on the insides. I don't want it to be greasy. I want it to be fried well. I'm going to go ahead and put my pan onto a medium low, mostly medium, a little bit low, okay? Ichi, what's happening, baby? Just need to let you know, for a long time now, one of my friends has had a pic of you in his starting screen. What? And then do I look awesome or what? Am I looking cool? Am I like, hey, everybody? Am I doing any of that? Or is that not it? All right. You look dope. Hey, Jinx, what's happening, baby? Oh, congrats on a whole year. I was watching. I lurk on your channel like all the time. I do that like daily. Okay, hey, sit down, all right? Find a good, it's me looking like it's you looking like a crab. When did I look like a crab? What? No, okay, we're getting distracted. Lock in, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make our grilled cheese right now. So this is like the main event. This is pretty much what the whole episode's about. So we're gonna pop open our salami. Do you guys like salami? Kind of into it. Could Safi add spinny Arar to her starting screen? Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to say this publicly. I said it in my server. You guys are welcome to utilize my likeness for any comedic purposes that you require on your content for any reason you want. Don't steal my shit, but if you want to, like, utilize anything that I've done or part of me, go nuts. Have fucking fun. We're here to make people laugh, not make them feel like buttheads, okay? I don't care. I have one from when you were wearing a dress. Why does everybody have that? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We need to kind of get on the game. This is, the episode's on, this is it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna butter the bread on both sides. No, butter the bread on one side, okay? That's gonna be our exterior. On the interior, we're gonna put a layer of cheddar cheese, right? I might do two, like I said, feeling cheesy. A little bit of mozz over that, and in between the cheeses is gonna be our salami. That's what I wanna do. I could put the salami on the bottom. That might give it a little bit more of the, you know what I mean? But live and learn. So this dude is getting there. I'm gonna put my butter on. And like I said, I want it to be nice and spreadable, and that's what it is. So let's crunch it, right? So see that? Oh, look. See how you can kind of see the green? That's what we want. We want it to look garlicky. We want it to look like store-bought frozen garlic bread. We want it to look like what they're making it in their fucking factories, right? We want the scientists to be like, oh shit, that dude is cooking, right? We want to inspire them to copy us. Does that make sense? Are you writing this down? Because that's what I'm talking about, baby. Okay, a little bit of that. And an even spread goes very far. You want to make sure that you do it, okay? If you spread a little bit too much in one spot, you're going to have like wet spots. That's not really what you want, is it? Unless it is. Less bread, or less butter means more of a bready bite. More butter means more of a crispy, okay? That's kind of what we're going for here. So that's kind of what I'm doing. All right, I feel good about this amount of butter. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit closer, all right? Not like you'll be able to see. All right, ta-da, see that? So it's got just a little bit of shine. It's mostly covered, and a little bit spilled over the edges, whatever. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna go a little checky. Somebody asked me yesterday in the Discord while I was cooking with you guys, why do I check the heat with the back of my hand? There's a lot of reasons, but I'm gonna name the two that I reasonably consider. First of all, I'm a little bit of a wild person, and sometimes I'm swinging my hands around. If I swing my hand down to feel this, and I catch the side of the pan, I would much rather have a burn on the back of my hand, where I don't touch things very often, than with my fingertips, okay? And the second is you get a feel for it. The more you do it, the more you can kind of understand it. I put the back of my hand here, I feel that heat coming up. My hands are kind of calloused from work, and so I don't really feel as much heat there. Especially as you begin to cook more and more and you start grabbing pans and stuff, you don't really feel with your hands that much. So the back of your hand, nice easy place to feel from. I want to get this just a little bit hotter. I can feel like it needs to get there, but then it'll be good, okay? And then we're doing the main event. I'm a visual learner, and it takes longer for me to understand things, so you'll need to explain things more than once for me. Dude, you know I can do that, okay? I'm a visual speaker, so I do that a lot anyway. I've decided that I want to put Parmesan cheese on it. Because we talked about it earlier, and I just realized I was about to be a liar. So we're going to get a little bit of the parm out, and that dude is going to get just grated on top. And like I said, that just adds a little bit of the... No, it does not. It adds a little bit of the tang, right? Parmesan cheese is almost nutty. So that's pretty good, okay? Pretty good. All right. Unsheath your finger slicer. Throw it down like you don't care about it, even though you do. Man. We're going to do one at a time. I'm going to do two of them. First one's going to be for the Coomer, so she better like it. I'll just put one of those in there. It'll make a sound when I'm ready. Visual speaker, where's your speech bubbles? Get on it, scientists. Where are my speech bubbles? Okay, bread up. Do you guys like mozzarella? What does the finger slicer do? The finger slicer, commonly known as a grater. So this is like a file grater. It has a bunch of little metal pieces that stick up facing one direction, like a claw sticking out. And when you drag garlic or ginger or really cheeses, anything that can be grated up, it puts it in really fine pieces. It helps things melt. It helps you distribute flavor over something. Also, to be honest, it's just kind of a convenient tool. I use this sometimes on like vegetables that I want to put into a salad that I don't want you to notice. Like I'll take a carrot, I'll run a carrot across this thing, you get little pieces of carrot in there. Pretty good. Same with onions. If you take your hand across it, like I have, you get a scar right here that will never go away because you just cut most of your thumb off. Not funny. Not funny, not fun, just hurts. All right, this salami is starting to give up a little bit of oil. And now I'm going to drag that all over this pan. So secretly, I was actually setting this thing up to give me a little bit of oil to go in my pan. I already have the butter on there, but now I want a little bit of the salami flavor on the outside. Because what if, what if you want to taste a little salami action out there? Well, that's what I want to do. You're not going to find that in a cookbook, okay? Think about what you're making. I'm making a grilled cheese with 3 different cheeses. It's going to have garlic bread for the exterior, and on the inside is salami. That's a lot of flavor. Well, might as well put a little bit of that salami on the outside. That's what I thought. So that's what I'm doing. But I just want that oil to evenly coat the pan, because otherwise you're not really going to get that. You know what I mean? They call me a genius. I argue every time. Can we get a cheese tier list? Right now? I think we already did one on stream once. I can do another one. How many grilled cheeses do you think you could eat? I think I could only get through 2. I'm just going to be honest with myself. I was going to give up some like crazy number, but I think the answer is just 2. You know what I mean? All right, we're going to put this dude on. Do you guys want the camera up top there so that you can see down in the pan a little bit better? It's going to be still kind of difficult, but I can give it to you if you want to have it given. Okay. I'm gonna put this little dude right there on the corner of the pan, the cutting board, so that I can look at him. Perchance. Roger that. Let's get our eye in the sky with Arar on another angle. There we are. So this is our pan that we have just added a little bit of stuff to. We're gonna give you a little bit of a lower look. Let's get down there. All right, now that we can see just into the pan, we're gonna do something very fantastic. We're gonna check that temp, feeling pretty hot. All right, it's time. If you've been waiting, thinking he's stalling, you're right. I've been nervous. Let's go ahead and put our first piece down. It's gonna make sound, get ready for it. Thank God it didn't. Okay, so if it made sound, it was going to be frying way too fast. We got a little bit of cheese. This is our time. So remember how I talked about lower heat means that heat can get up into the cheese? That's the secret here. We've got a little bit of moisture that we want to contain. So we're going to put a little bit of the cheddar. Okay, I think I want cheddar. I want cheddar in the middle. Yep, cheddar here. We're going to do, okay, we're going to do our salami now. I don't need much. It really doesn't. Okay, a little bit of this. A little bit of that. Okay. A little bits of salami in there. That's good. Okay. A little mozz. Mozz doesn't have to be perfect, okay? We're living in an imperfect world. Have you gone outside? Fucked up. Don't do it. Just don't. So we're gonna do what we want, okay? This is our space where we control everything. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Now I gotta eat that one. Okay. Mozz is on. Good. Now we're gonna add that next. We're gonna add the next piece, cheddar cheese on top of the mozz. Okay. Perfect. And then finally, just gonna grate a little bit of this parm on top. Not much. I really don't need much. A little bit of the parm on top. And if you want to get extra zesty, which, dude, I respect it, grate tons of it around your sandwich after you flipped it, and you'll get Parmesan cheese crisp to make it look a little bit extra crispy, give it a little texture. People like that stuff. Okay, people are so into that. They will be eating out of the palm of your sandwich. And we put the lid on. And once the lid is on, we have to say our ritual of thankfulness. Oh, great grilled cheese in the sky. For you, I am thankful for the best meal to eat, especially after 420 and even better on 421. For you, grilled cheese in the sky, I offer you this first sandwich. And my eternal gratitude for cooked cheese on bread, for no one does it better than you. Praise be the cheese. Grilling and chilling. Oh, baby, it's going to be a good one. You know it's going to be good after you say the grilled cheese prayer. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of butter to the next dude, and we're doing it. Round two. Letting that guy sit it up. I feel pretty good about it. And when that one doesn't look good, you know what we'll do? Like a good friend, I'll take it, and I'll give Kumi the second one, which will be inevitably better. This one's got thicker bread, so I'm going to call this an experiment, which is code phrase for might fucking suck, but don't tell anyone, okay? And what are you going to know, right? Like, I always think about this when I'm doing cooking streams. I could just cook like absolute garbage, and then like, wait, fuck, how are you guys going to know? Just like, oh no, that's perfect. That's just what I wanted. You can't tell. You're like, oh, wait a minute. I think he's lying to us. You know what? What if I was? I'm not. Could be. Okay. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I want to play a video game. I haven't played any games in like days. Yep, that's buttered. And look, I actually ended up using most of my garlic butter. Oh my God. It's the garlic butter of the sun. I feel like I'm putting you into a bowl of concrete. Oh, oh. It's beginning to sizzle. Perfect. Just as we planned. I really wish I could take the camera in close. I could be like, get in here, come on. You can just barely see if you were to look really close, which you should be doing on your own. Little bits of moisture along the edges. As the butter starts to separate, the fats leave behind the milk. You know, they go boop, 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 right? And that stuff starts to crystallize and make delicious cooked, perfect savory bread, which is what we want. That's the good stuff. Maybe I'll make a pizza tomorrow. Should I make pizza tomorrow? I got a lot of mozz. I don't have any more tomatoes though, so I'd have to get tomatoes. You have to resist. Don't flip it. Don't flip it. There's kind of like a trick you can do to tell if you need to flip it. You can move it around. Not ready. Not ready. Close, but not ready. Once it's done giving up a little bit of that oil and it slides around just a little bit easier, you can almost see, you never, what is it? You see on TikTok where they've got like a steak that they just took off a pan and the dude's dragging the knife around and it's like, you know what I mean? You kind of hear that on the pan itself. You can hear the crisp sliding, you know what I mean? I wish I was there to enjoy this lovely meal. Mom, why don't you come over? You know what I mean? Why don't you just come on, hang out? Shout out to the rectangular freezer pizzas. Fuck yeah. All right, I hear the oil really soaking into it. I can see my cheese is starting to soften a little bit, but remember, we got a whole other side to cook, so this is gonna be pretty much perfect. Before we continue, let's not forget, dude, we got a whole pot of tomato soup here. Look at this. Ooh. It's just creamy. It's just, holy fuck. It looks good, and I want to make it look even better. I'm going to say that we serve this just like this. We're gonna do white bowl, white plate. White bowl, white plate's a special thing because that means everything's gonna be highlighted on the plate, okay? That's gonna be good to go. So let's do that. We're gonna put the soup in there. Ooh, let's do a little time. Ooh, let's do a little basil on top. We're gonna just chop it lightly. I'm gonna chop a tiny bit of basil on top. And then some people, I didn't really ask if she wants it. Some people like a little bit of sour cream in there. I'm gonna ask if she wants like a little tiny bit. It, to me, is creamy enough. I don't think it needs any more, but she might think it needs some, and that is not my decision to make. 6 out of 7 like a Zoop House? Motherfucker. Okay, let's just do that. A little bit of this. I just want a couple of leafy looking pieces of basil to go on top. So I'm cutting it long ways, right? That's gonna be good. Okay, that's gonna look solid. This is overcooked. I burnt it. All right, fine. I overcooked it. I can smell it. Just kidding, I'm the god of cooking. Just kidding. There's nobody that does it better than me. Look at that. Fucking perfect. Every time. Nobody does it better, man. I am the fucking king of cooking. I'm feeling pretty good. That is at, oh, wait. Hold. Now do you get it? Not much more to say than that. I'm just gonna say it. That's kind of what you're going for. Just gonna say it. Because I'm awesome, okay? I need a ladle for that. Dude, tomato soup, so easy to make. Like, that's the easiest. I want one of those wooden ladles so I can beat people with it. Like an angry grandma. You know what I mean? Little ladle, don't touch it. Little ladle, ooh, little ladle, ooh, baby, this is gonna be so good. I want mine now. The cheese is beginning to melt out the sides, and I think everybody knows I'm gonna have to cut it in half and give you a little cross-section action. That's so fucking good. This is awesome. I'm gonna clean off my knife so that I can do that a little bit easier. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ah! Kidding. This is a bad joke. And a little bit of this. A little bit of that. Okay. Will it be diagonal cut or cut in half into a 4 triangle? Well, that is entirely up to the consumer, which is Kumi. As a chef, I would cut it diagonally. because I want it to be dipped in the tomato soup. But I like the idea of the 4-cross. That's a good idea. I think you're thinking. But I really do want to leave most of that up to the Coomer. So we will see if she has an opinion. Or she just won't have one, in which case, whatever. Did you sharpen your knives since like 2 cooking streams ago? I have. Funny that you would ask. All right, I'm feeling a little impatient. Oh, but it's still grabbing. Okay, it's grabbing a little bit, but I feel like it might be telling me that it wants to be done. 6 seconds. Good with whatever? Cool. We're gonna give this 6 seconds. Okay, it's done. It's done. Let's be sure of that. I'm lying. I think 6 is wrong. I think I meant 16. It's on the cusp. I think I want the bottom to be a little crispier. Yeah, I'm trusting my gut. Sometimes, you know, the right path is a little hard to find. And that's okay, because in life, you can take a lot of paths. You're gonna do a lot of walking. I'm gonna move it a little bit. Nope, don't do it. You're gonna be compelled to toss this thing around and move it around. But you're not gonna get a good crispy bottom if you keep moving it. Ah, but man, does it look good. I wish I had a master chef as a roommate. That's what everybody says to me all the time. They're like, dude, Kumi's so lucky. You're such a good cook. And I'm like, yeah? Well, fucking whatever. All right. I'm gonna give that bottom side just a little bit of heat, but it's basically perfect. We're done. Crispy Bottom was my nickname in college. It can be your nickname again if you come over. There it is. I'm gonna take the sexiest picture you've ever seen. So you just get ready for that. I'm gonna turn my heat back down a little bit. I'm gonna toss this on the plate. The angels are gonna sing. I'm gonna clap and fart, and it's gonna look good. There you are. Oh, fuck yeah, bud. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're gonna fucking shit their pants when they see this shit. What the fuck? Now I need a little bit of my tomato soup. A little soupy doopy. Oh, fuck, dude. God, I'm so cool. This shit's awesome. All right, one of those. Let's do 3. 3 scoopies. She's not gonna want 3, but I don't care. Boom. All right, scoopy number 3 was perfect. Well delivered. Let's sit that next to, oh no, I don't do that. I'm not a cross-contaminating Andy. Let's put that right there. Now the Parm cheese needs to move home. We're gonna make one more of these, remember, because daddy's gotta eat, okay? I need just the tiniest bit of a spoonful of sour cream. Like seriously, the tiniest little bit. I just want it to sit kind of on top. She'll stir that in, and that's cool with me. And we're gonna do it on a golden spoon because I don't serve anything less, okay? Get a little bit of that. So I wanna have it bunched up so that it dollops on the side of the spoon, okay? Get kind of like an egg shape. I could fuck it all up right now, okay? And then I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna put it in the center. Cool. I did that well. I didn't think that was gonna work out. Okay, and then take a little bit of my basil. Here, let me get you up. Let me get you up in the fucking business. All right, let's get in the business. All right, take my basil, put it all up in there. Okay, a little close, guys. Boom, boom. This one's too big. Okay, torn up basil. I don't need that last leaf. That's it. That's done. Let's cut this sandwich in half. I'm gonna cut it and then I'm gonna present it to you. Okay, you feeling me? Here we go. We're gonna go for the cross-cut diagonal. I can promise you it's hot, just burn my hand. We're gonna do it in the fuck it spot. We're gonna put it up on the cutting board like a champion would do. All right, boom, boom. Here we go. Moment of truth. You hate diagonal cut? It's just, listen, it's just, you're gonna have to compromise. It is more optimal for this dipping situation, okay? Here we go. Also, it's a round sandwich, so what are you gonna do? All right, there it is. And that is easily a fucking sandwich. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Let's. Oh, fuck. You're not gonna be able to see it. Ah, it's hot. Well, there you are. I fucking can't show you it though, because there's no lights. Let's get in the sun. Melty, cheesy, a little bit of the meat in there. Fucking good stuff. That's the good stuff. And you take that, okay, and then you serve it with your soup. Okay. Holy fuck. Oh, this is happening. Oh, we're getting good. So you wet your hands a little bit, get a wet paper towel, serve it with the wet paper towel. Everybody will thank you. You take that, you sit that up gently on your very used cutting board with the light. Open up your handy dandy shelf, take a picture with all the ingredients in the background. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Oh shit, yeah. I don't want the fucking brand of the no, I don't want the brands involved. No, this is my food. Ooh, put your cock in the background. Oh fuck yeah. Get that angle. Go for the wide. Still debating on if the wide is better. All right, get a little tight. Perfect. I love dipping an inch of a corner and getting barely any bite, and then dipping again and getting. Okay, all right, Crafty. Well, I accept your logic. All right, everybody, shout to the heavens and summon Kumi to me, for I have bestowed upon her the greatest of Monday night meals. This could be done in a much easier way. So if you guys ever want to make this again, but you don't want to go through all the bullshit that I just went through, let me tell you a really quick little secret, okay? Get some pepperonis, bag, it's like $2, okay? You get a little bit of butter and some garlic. You've just spent like $5, right? Okay, you got a loaf of bread in there, it's like 10 cents a slice. You can do all these same things. You don't have to get the nice bread. You don't have to get the salami. You don't have to get a bunch of different cheeses. Just get a little bit of the cheddar, right? Sprinkle even, and it's not gonna be as good, but you'll get this. It's not that far off. The only reason that I did it to this level is to be a little dramatic. Tomato soup, I'm gonna be real. Is it good? Yeah, it's good. Okay, you don't believe me. It's good, but canned tomato soup is just fine. It's still good. It's not like there's much else going on. So if you just want to get yourself some canned tomato soup, go nuts, dude. Don't feel like you owe anybody the fucking whatevers. Just go nuts. Have fun, okay? Cooking's not about feeling bad about what you're eating, okay? Well, unless you're eating like copious amounts of sugar, in which case, that's tough. All right. I'm adding my other piece on there. Don't sizzle. Ooh, it's gonna sizzle. We'll go quick. We'll go quick for mine. Okay. Ooh, this will be a lot more difficult. Okay. Shingle my salami the way I like it. Okay. All right. I will be posting the picture of the food on both Twitter or fucking whatever it's called, on the internet, and then on Discord. So if you want to see the up close pictures, dude, I'm gonna be putting them in the server. If you're not in the server, just fucking get to it. Okay? Stop shitting around. Let's just go. All right. A little bit of that in there. And then I just need a great little bit of that Parmesan cheese on. And then we're done. I'm done. And just be real careful with it. Because like I said, if you're not careful, you lose a finger. I find it's easier to do this if you're patient. All right. That's good. Nice layer of parm. Oh, yeah, dude. That's what it's all about. You do the hokey pokey. What up, Kimmer? How are you? I've just made the best fucking grilled cheese you'll ever have in your life. And anytime anybody asks if I know how to cook, just show them this, okay?
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Where'd your golden spoon go? Oh, I'll get you a new one. Golden spoon for the Kimmer. I bestow upon thee genuinely something fucking delicious.
Have you tried it?
Yes.
Yippee! I'm falling.
Oh. There you go. Careful.
Thank you.
Yep. And you want this too.
Oh my god, look how cute. Do I get any, like, nappy here?
Oh, you want a drink? Oh. I have beer. I have a singular ginger ale. Okay.
Unless you want it.
I don't need it. Make something else.
Do you want it?
Nah, it's no big deal. Here you go.
I'll try to buy the soup.
Is it good?
It's good.
Fuck yeah, it's good. You're very welcome. Are they? Hey, Just Farm, what's happening, baby? I want grilled cheese, but I don't have tomato soup. Who said you have to have both? Did I say that? If I did, I didn't mean it when I said it. I was lying, okay? You don't gotta have shit. Just go get a grilled cheese, bro. Just make one. Fucking find some other soup, okay? Grilled cheese tastes good in chicken noodle, bro. All right? Fucking noodle that shit. Who cares? What am I gonna dip it in? Dip it in some shit, bitch. I don't care. Fucking quit whining to me, you little fucking baby. I don't give a fuck. Go get yourself fucking soup and dip your goddamn sandwich in it. Fucking coming at me like I'm your fucking mama. Motherfucker, get some. Go get some. What time is it? Go fucking buy some. Yeah, you know what? And now I feel bad, like we're having an argument. Eat that salami on a sandwich later. It's got the nice resealable pack. It's good. I didn't deserve that. You didn't, but it was pretty fun, wasn't it? Kumi, what's the rating on a scale of 1 to 10? How we feeling? 1 to 10 on the old tomato soup combo. 100? Yeah! Okay, that's cool. You better fucking tell everybody you've ever met how good my grilled cheese is. If anybody ever has that conversation about Gordon Ramsay, I need to be in that conversation. When they say Gordon Ramsay's grilled cheese is shit, they better finish that sentence with, but Arar's is the best. Every time a grilled cheese conversation happens, I am spoken. You bring me into this. I am a part of grilled cheese. I am in the nature of grilled cheese. I am grilled cheese. Okay? Don't forget it. Ooh, I need to get myself some soup. I'm gonna eat it in front of you. We'll see if we like it. We'll see if we like it. I'll do it in front of you. That way we can be honest. If I bite into it and I'm not a big fan, I'm gonna let you know, okay? Hear that? That's what I talked about. So I think that's done. Let's see. Maybe I'll let mine get a little bit darker and see how that looks. I kind of did well with hers, so I can kind of experiment with mine. But I can't get my tomato soup ready because it's just going to be hot. I don't want to be sitting here blowing, you know? Nobody wants to see me sitting around blowing. That's 1. I'm doing 3 again. 2. Oh, but I'm a big dude. 3. 4. I lied. I'm doing 4. All right. Boom. And you know what? 1 for the people in the back. 5 and 4.5. Ooh. All right. And then I'm going to take the smallest amount of sour cream possible, because I don't really need it, but it's in there. Small amount of sour cream. Give that just a little ba-boom. You don't have to do this, Dad. You don't have to add sour cream. It does not do enough for it to be important. I'm going to put my garlic away. I'm going to grab another couple leaves of basil. I'm going to squeeze. I'm going to scrunch those bitches on top. Fuck you. What? What did I do? I'm about to dip you in some tomato soup. Are you still fighting over there? Are you still trying to fucking get after me? It was blocked? Oh. Man. It's tough times. You are, in fact, allowed on my channel to say fuck you to me. You just better be ready for whatever I say next. Oh, this is so good. I love cooking. You know what I mean? You see this stuff on TV or like cartoons and you're just like, fuck, man, that looks good. Yeah, just fucking make it. Just make that shit. That's what I do. when I make omelets on a maybe 11-inch pan, I can comfortably slide it onto the spatula and flip the omelet without it breaking the omelet. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. That's huge. Wish I could do that. All right. Yeah, you're definitely done, but let's see. Did I get it a little darker? I'm gonna do it on both sides. A little darker for both sides. I don't know why I'm feeling it. Let's talk about crispiness real quick. Let's give it a shot. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Fucking yeah. Hey, Minnie. let's fucking cha. A little bit of salami for the twos of us. Who wants one? I do. That was just cold and not very appealing. No, don't eat it. It's just cold. Don't eat that. That wasn't worth it. Did it taste good? Yes. Was it worth it? No. All right. I'm gonna say this is all done. I'm gonna turn off my heats. I'm gonna pour my tomato soup in a bowl to store it because I'm not gonna eat all that because I don't think I'm that into tomato soup. What if I make like a pizza out of tomato soup? I wonder if that would be good. All right. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for the conclusion? Are you ready for me to bring this sandwich house down? I think it's time. I think it's time to do this thing. I have my tomato soup done, beautified, ready to rock, sitting there. I now present to myself, okay, a little bit of this. I keep doing this. A little bit of this. A little grilled cheese, salami, ooh. A little deliciousness. I need my water. Thank you. Thank you. Hydration is important. Yes, here it is. My final finished sandwich. And it's burning hot. Easily seared off my fingertips, but who cares? Let's chop this baby up. We're gonna do mine diagonal like hers. And then we're gonna send it home. You can hear the compression on that bread. It's still a little loose because that cheese is still soft. And by putting my knife all the way through it, I sever our cheesy stretch, so there won't be much of one. Oh shit, there was a little bit of one. And it pulled my salami out of his spot. Buddy, I like when my salami is chilling where I put him. So let's put that in there. Oh, fuck yeah, bud. All right, boom, a little, yeah, god damn it, I need better lighting. I need to fix that light bulb, wherever that went. Okay. I don't like stuff touching me. Quit looking at my butt. Okay. Oh, now you're really looking. All right. This is the conclusion of my episode of cooking. It's so good. It's gonna be good. You're gonna shit. Well, I'm not, but you will. Boom. Check it. Tomato soup. Pretty much as good as. Oh! Look how good that looks. Perfect tomato soup. And grilled cheese with some salami, garlic bread, oh, and the melty mozz with mixing with a little bit of the cheddar. This is what life's all about. This is why we live. What do you put in your soup to make it orange? Just the tiniest bit of milk. So when you heat up your tomatoes a bunch, they start to turn just a little bit orange. They give up a little bit of that red in the oven when you roast them, right? When you blend them up with a little bit of garlic and an onion, that starts to become a bit of an oranger color as well. And then finally, to give it some creaminess, a little bit of milk in there, whip it up real good. A little orange, which is what you want. I don't think red is really what I want, or else that's just tomato sauce, okay? I'm gonna try this. We're just gonna give this a shot, see what we think. Let's go, boom. Here we go. I'm pretty fucking happy with this. I had a long day. I had a long weekend. I'm tired. I'm tired. I have been exhausted. I haven't had a break. I've had people ask me to do stuff all week. I just want to do nothing. I don't want to talk to anybody. I want to just sit down and like fucking play Mario Kart. I don't want to do anything. And this grilled cheese is that. A little dunk. Get a little bit of the dunky in there. Oh yeah, dunk it. All right. And now sink that thing. Oh. It's so good. Oh God, it's so fucking good. Oh my God, it's so fucking delicious. I've made a lot of food on our stream, and I know that this is the thing that tastes the best. It's so fucking good. And then you get your salami in there. It's like a little bit of a bite. The meaty comes through. This is like the best thing I've ever made. Shut up, go home. Show's over. You're not gonna do better than that. If you make this at home, which I think you should, you're gonna be happy. And if you, my friend, that can't have milk, can't have it, I'm sorry. But at least you can enjoy other people having it. Or I was being a bit spicy today. What did I do? Was my pants off? My pants are on. I just want to eat this. I'm going to eat this slice, and I'm going to eat the other one off camera. I might make another one. I might make two. I'm pretty fucking good. All right. How long have we been streaming? Almost 3 hours? I could have done better. I could have done better. Now think about what you could do to this sandwich. You could get a little bit of shredded chicken, put that on there. You could get a little bit of like a pulled pork, put some pulled pork in between the cheese, get the layers, man. It would be good. Go crazy. Swatch some stuff out. You don't need salami. Get yourself some fucking like hot dogs. Go nuts. See how it tastes, man. Jalapeno. Ah, jalapeno. That's such a good idea. A little jalapeno action there. That's some good stuff. That's good stuff. Cucumbers. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. Want to know a hot tip regarding grilled cheese? Lay it down, baby. Give me the tip. Oh, that sounds kind of different than I meant, but you know what I mean. A little water. Oh, I am not in the mood to clean this shit up. Pretty good. Some grilled cheese on it is good as well. Grilled cheese on my grilled cheese. Toss the cheese down in the pan, let it get a little crispy. Put it on there. Like parm crisp on my sandwich. Ooh. What if I had done, oh man. So what if I made a parm crisp and put it on my grilled cheese sandwich? And put it as one of the layers? It would have had a crispy center. Excuse me. I definitely just woke up somebody's grandma. Easily. Even the burp tastes good, not gonna lie. I don't have that. I don't have that command. Somebody manually clip that so they can keep that burp forever. All right, guys, that's the show. That's what I got. That's today. Thank you for joining me. Remember, we have now announced officially the community cookbook post. It is out there. You can go to the Discord. If you want to cook along with me next Monday, we will be doing a recipe from Spirited Away. 2 recipes. I'm both nervous and excited. And I really, really hope you'll take the chance to try and cook with me. If you don't want to, man, well, I think you should. I think you should give it a chance. If you just want to watch, you can watch, but I think you should try. It's gonna be fun. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. You know, I don't want to lie to you. I'm both right now. And then after we try that recipe, I think we're just going onward and upward from there. There's a lot to do, a lot to cook, and a lot to see. So I'm pumped. I'm feeling pretty good about it. And off of a recipe like this, I feel like I'm an unstoppable cooking machine. Can I have the recipe? The recipe is in my Discord, posted by Kumi earlier today. So boom. So boom. You know what I mean? And make sure you guys are paying attention. Get those little details. You got to make sure that you guys have the tools. And if you have questions regarding the recipe, just, you know, in the Discord, just at me and say, hey, I'm not so sure what I want to put in there. Ask me. I'm happy to talk about it. Okay? I got, you know, I'm busy, but whatever. I'll make some time for you. Sure. We'll talk about it. Okay? Let's take this thing home. Let's find somebody to see you guys off to. Okay? I'm gonna put you on this camera while I look longingly into your eyes. And by longingly, I mean I'm finding some friend of mine that I can say, take my children. How about, hang on, you might, oh man, I don't want you to though. You, da 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 da. All right, baby, let's go over to, how's it, this is hard, man, I don't like this part. We can go there. We can go there. What's that guy doing? What the fuck is that guy doing? The fuck? Dude, people do weird stuff on the internet. You seen this shit? I'm not showing you intentionally. You think cinnamon would work on one of the recipes this week? You could put cinnamon in with red beans inside the buns that we're gonna do. And you can also do like a cinnamon glaze on top of the cheesecake, though I'm not so sure on that one. All right. I'll do the cheesecake as I have half of those. I'm literally broke. I won't do one where I need a steam basket. Oh no. Oh no, I don't like that. It makes me feel really bad. Okay, let's go fucking. Let's go to. Let's go to Croc. Why not? Let's go hit up Croc. I don't know what the hell he's doing, man. I've never seen whatever he's doing. But we're gonna go and say hello to a friend of mine that I've made recently. A buddy named Croc. He's a VTuber. He's doing a lot of cool stuff. I want you guys to go over there. Don't like spam him, but like really hit him with that message. You know what I mean? If you guys had a fun time, make sure you're in the Discord or just, you know, let me know that you're enjoying this kind of thing. I always feel like a little bit of that uncertainty as I cook and do these streams. But every day you guys tell me that they mean a lot to you, and that means a lot to me. This kitchen cart, the fucking pans behind me, the outfit that I'm wearing, half of my ingredients. That is brought to me by you. And that's substantial. You know what I mean? I don't take it for granted, and I don't forget that it comes from you, okay? I'm thankful for you, and I hope you are thankful for each other too. I'll be back on Thursday of this week. Thursday, doing Phasmo with Kumi and some others, or maybe just her, I'm not really sure yet. But I will be back on Thursday doing a little Phasmophobia, and then back again on Friday if you missed the Thursday show, which if you do, you're in so much trouble. Oh my God. I'll see you later, guys. I love you. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Mm.